there, it's Melissa Willis from Melissa Willis Music. I have been getting a lot of questions about how I magnetize the magic notes. So I thought I would just, rather than trying to re-explain it several times, I thought I would make a quick video just to take you through the process. It's not difficult, it's just knowing what pieces you need and what to do. So when you first get the magic notes, they actually just come, the reason they're called magic notes, so here's a magnetic wand that you can also order from Music Mind Games. So all of these things are Music Mind Games things. They are magic notes, and so they are magical because they're magnetic. It makes cleanup really great when they're when students are using them in their own homes or in the studio. So I once dumped a whole bag of these pre-COVID times, and I was like, oh no! And then I thought, wait, this is fun to clean up. So I got up my magic wand and cleaned them all up in a jiffy. So I wish all cleaning was that easy. Anyway, so they're just really, you know, they have this little metal ring around there, and they have these great pops of color. So to magnetize them, you want to be sure, I'll put this down for a second, to get magnets. So here are the magnets. I'll talk about these in just a second, or I'll say more about where you can find them. But you want to be sure that you get self-adhesive round magnets. So these are 3/4 inch. I don't know how. I'm not sure how thick they are, but they have a little bit of thickness to them. And you can notice if you peel off you want to get the self-adhesive kind, and if you peel off, there's white foam underneath. And that white foam is the key, because if you take one of these magic notes, like a purple one, and put it on the white, that color comes right through, and it really helps the color really pop. But if you just had a plain one, notice how it just sort of looks kind of drab. So all the colors won't show up. So if you can get that white self-adhesive, that works really well. And then all you do, it's a piece of cake. You just take off, let's see, I'm gonna get a color that I actually use a lot. So I use a lot of red in my studio because red is one of the guide notes. You just take off, whoops, I guess I should show this all on camera. Just take off that peel and stick piece of cake and just take the magnet and just stick it on top. Voila, this is the kind of craft project I can do. So, and then they're ready to go. You're all good. So it's really easy. Now, the tricky part is actually finding the magnets. So I found these probably 3-4 years ago when I started teaching online, and I just found them in the craft section at Walmart. So check your local Walmart if you have one. They may still be there. I just had bought them so long ago, so when I started making these videos to help teachers with online teaching, you know, none of us were really going to stores, so I tried to find online sources. And Walmart doesn't sell them online, so if you go to their website, sometimes it'll say that it's still in their store, so I would check there first. But also Amazon sells, the Walmart brand is a different brand, but Amazon has, and sometimes a few other stores, it's called Doris, and they look like this. So depending on the day that you buy from Amazon, they have varied prices, and I don't know if it's a supply and demand thing or what, but I got these recently so I could do this video because I didn't have any blank ones left, and these were like $6 something for 18, so they're not super cheap. I think if you find them at Walmart, they're a different brand and they're less expensive from what I remember, because I don't remember paying $6. And they're packs, I don't know if I mentioned, they're packs of 18. So I'll put a link in the comments or below, yeah, in the comments on the video where you can find these. I would also suggest, you know, checking Joann Fabrics. You could check Michaels. I think I found them at Joann, and there was one other random like magnet place or some place I hadn't heard of before where I found them. So do a little digging. Sometimes Amazon doesn't have them. I've looked there and they don't, but usually lately they've been there. But you might want to search around and try to find the best price. But I'll put the Amazon link because that's the easiest accessible one. But if you dig around a little bit, you might find a better price. You might find a different brand that does the same thing. But just be sure you look for 3/4 inch. And that they're self-adhesive, but that they have that foam self-adhesive. That's what's really, really key, because the foam is the white part. Now, when I magnetize my cards and things, you can get less expensive circles that don't have self-adhesive. So like on these, and I don't have any more of these, but I've had people ask about these as well. So these are the Do Re Mi cards. So what's great, by the way, about the magic notes is they correspond with the rainbow colors of the Do Re Mi cards. So it's just really accessible learning. So when you're doing melodic dictation, you've got this whole color system going, and it's great fun and very accessible. But you'll notice these, you'll kind of notice the thickness of that. And then if you look here, I don't know if you can kind of see, these are a little thinner, and they don't have the self-adhesive. And so I've used the foam ones on cards, but there's really no reason to, because they're, well, one, because they're expensive, and you want to really save the foam for the magic notes. And then these don't stick up as far off the board either, so that works better. And you can usually get, I'll try to find something similar to what I have, and also post in the comments, but sometimes you can get packs of 100 for like $6, so you have plenty of those. Anyway, so anything magnetic will work on the backs of the cards that you have. You could get magnetic tape, you know, that comes in rolls, and that's actually usually pretty easy to find at craft stores. So you wouldn't even have to get that online if you didn't want to. So there's lots of possibilities there. Anyway, so I think that's everything. So I hope that's helpful. But a reminder that these notes don't come magnetized. So you can order the magic notes, and then and they just come in a variety pack of colors, and then you can order the magnets separately. And just be sure that you get the whatever staff slate you're using also will fit 3/4 inch magic notes. I think I neglected to mention that to someone along the way. There was some struggle trying to find a staff that fit those. So just be sure whatever staff you're using as well as those 3/4 inches. So, alrighty, happy teaching. Bye-bye.